Hi, I'm Billy Gwaltney, and this is the CYA Podcast. This show is for the physician who understands the importance of protecting everything you've worked so hard to achieve. Each week, I'll bring you tips and advice to help you cut through the clutter and misinformation and show you exactly what you need to preserve your income and way of life. If you're ready to achieve the peace of mind that only financial security can bring, let's get started. Welcome to today's episode of the Cover Your Assets podcast. This is Billy Gwaltney, and I'm happy to be with you as always. Today we're going to cover another topic that came up during a webinar I was on earlier this year for the American College of Surgeons, their young physicians or resident and associate physician financial literacy series. I was discussing disability insurance, and one of the questions that came up was discounts. How do discounts work? Are they legitimate? What's all the fuss about discounts? How do you get them? What do they do? How do they work? And so I'm going to cover that today and hopefully provide at least some information that will steer you in the right direction. Of course, I'm happy to discuss in more detail. This is a general overview and obviously subject to change. But there are trainee discounts, and then there are some attending discounts. The most popular discounts that people are really trying to get are trainee discounts. And those are reserved for residents and fellows and new attendings. And by new attending, they need to be within 90 to 180 days of graduation. So if you purchase your policy either as a resident or as a fellow or as a new attending within the first 3 to 6 months after graduation, you would be eligible for these trainee discounts. And what's important about having a trainee discount is that once you get the trainee discount, you keep that forever. It is a significant discount. Usually the largest discounts reserved for any occupation class are for physicians. The resident and fellow discounts, they're anywhere on the low end, it would be 10%. On the high end, it could be 30%, or there are ways to get 40 or 45% discounts if you structure it correctly. And so, of course, those can change, but once you lock in that discount, if you get a 30% discount, you're going to keep that 30% discount forever, even if the next week that company gets rid of that discount. So once you secure it on your policy, you keep it forever. What's important even further is that if your policy is structured correctly, it would include the future insurability option or the benefit update or benefit increase rider. And so when you go to increase coverage in the future as an attending, that would allow you to increase coverage through your policy based on a formula that companies use to calculate how much coverage you can purchase based on your income. And so as you go to do those increases, you would automatically receive that trainee discount. Again, if your policy is structured properly. I keep saying if, because it's not a given that it would be structured properly. You would want to make sure that it is. And if it is, one of the ways to tell if it is that discount's going to be included on any increase. And it's significant. So if you're an attending, let's say that you're beyond the 6-month window and for whatever reason, it's now important for you to get your coverage. It just wasn't before for any number of reasons. You're 7, 8, 10 months into being attending. Those discounts are not available to you. And so that 30% would not be there. So you're going to pay the regular retail rate. Now, companies do offer different discounts for attendings. For one company, there's a 15% discount for attendings that we have access to. Others would depend on the institution that you're employed by. It would be a discount that insurance company might have at that employer. So certain top companies offer these through an employer. It is possible to get one through an association. One of the top companies may have one with the AMA, for example. They're usually not the same discount or as large of a discount as a trainee discount, but that's okay. I mean, that doesn't mean you don't get it. If you're not a trainee, then you're not a trainee. You can't go back in time and fix that. So just take what you can get. And again, once you get it, it would be on your policy for life. In the current market, your policy should have a discount on it. Okay. There's no reason for it not to. I routinely, when clients will come to me and want me to evaluate a policy they currently have, I'm blown away by the number of times I'll see one with no discount on it, and that's easy to fix. A lot of times the companies that are not in the top tier would not offer discounts. Certain discounts through associations. One association has currently a 35% discount. That is not guaranteed. That can be taken away at any time. And most association policies are group certificates, which means the association and the insurance company control the policy. They can discontinue it at any time. They can change the rate. They could get rid of the discount. They could change the definitions, which are weaker to begin with. And so there are a lot of loopholes associated with typically with association policy. So just be careful on that. But again, if you do your trainee or attending discount correctly, it would be included for life, not only on the initial purchase amount, but also on any increase amounts in the future when you go to add coverage down the road. This is a short and sweet one. I hope it was helpful. Please feel free to text me anytime to arrange a conversation or discuss any questions. My number is 704-270-2376. Again, 704-270-2376. Be happy to chat with you. As always, thank you for your time. Until we meet again, this is Billy Gwaltney.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.